Hey everybody, Jeff up Jim's holiest, the coldest. Still got some summertime weather here in New Jersey, but it doesn't last. It's getting around 4 o'clock. It's weekend, and it's starting to drop a little bit. So our nights are getting cool. 40s. I think we have one day coming up in the upper 30s next week. But still, overall, it's still pretty warm here in New Jersey. But it's fall. Leaves are falling, and today I'm going to do a review on the Ego 615 CFM cubic feet per minute lithium ion cordless power blower. I bought a cheap version, different manufacturer. I think it was Black & Decker, but it was a really lightweight, inexpensive. I think I paid $70 on Amazon. They're okay for like general little cleanups on your deck, real small, but the battery and the power are really minimal. They're not good for if you really want to clean your front lawn or you want to get rid of all of your leaves. Don't do it. This Ego 615, believe me folks, it's a little on the expensive side, but if you do a lot of cleanup, a lot of leaf cleanup, you will love it. I have one battery. If you do a lot of yard work, I suggest getting a second battery. The batteries are a little expensive, but okay, enough talk. You want to see the blower, let me show you. I'll go over some things with it. Highly recommend these. I love it, and it's really made life so simple. I use it for cleanup. I also use it when I'm cleaning my cars, my motorcycle. Blows all the water out of the little crevices and stuff, so it's really great. It's well worth the money spent, and it's really a quality product. I love it. I've had it. This is my second year, and I use it, and I can't be happier. So okay, enough talk. Let's go and get into the nuts and bolts. Okay, so here you are. Just a word of caution, and not a really caution. I think the manufacturer does this because to sell the package may put people off, but the whole package together. This I bought on Amazon. The blower itself was $169. You could probably get good deals coming up on them. The battery. These are lithium ion batteries. They're actually with a little power indicator, and they have a fan. So this was these are on sale. I think these are like they're $100. You can get them for like $98. Again, if you're going to use a lot, they're well worth getting two. I get by with the one. It lasts that long. And then the charger, which I'll show you in a minute, that you have to buy separately too. So rather than list the whole package, and I guess you can get the whole package somewhere. I really didn't look. I just impulse bought this because I wanted to get one, and it was on sale. So, but I didn't read into it. I just took it for granted based on the pictures that you would expect. Yeah, it comes with a battery and a charger, right? No. So anyway, so we got $170, $100. So that's $270, and the charger's around $30. Again, you can get some sales on it, so you're talking around $300. So I guess if you're looking for a power blower to list the whole package for $299, maybe people are maybe less apt to go spend the money. They're going to go for maybe something cheaper like this one here, which I bought 4 or 5 years ago, and it's okay. But it really lacks the power. It really lacks the power to do a serious cleanup. But again, it's good for quickie cleanups on my deck if I don't want to haul this thing out, or but I've had it already. I think I might have paid $70 for it. it's okay, and I have a couple extra batteries. But this, again, I bought this last year, and I'm telling you, it's probably the best money spent. And the battery really lasts. I did my whole backyard, my driveway, my deck with leaves, and at this time of year I do this 3 or 4 or 5 times, and I have a landscaper, and my whole entire front yard. Really can't really, I'm not gonna go walk around my property, but it lasted the whole job, and I still had power on the battery. And then I just charged it the next day. Actually, I was using it again, and the battery died. So I was planning on charging it anyway, but it lasts. So it's not one of those things where you use it for 20 minutes and it dies. You're good. It's good for a few hours. I mean, not continuous, but I think and that's another thing too, is the volume. You don't have to spend all day because the volume is really incredible on these. So you're getting, you don't really have to spend that time. So it's very unlikely you're going to go through battery. So if you do have a large piece of property, even at $100, these batteries are well worth it, as opposed to getting a gas blower that you have to maintain, get the gas, mix it with the oil and everything. Well worth the money. Okay, so let me give you a quick demonstration. Before we do that, I'm just going to show you the charger. Okay, so here the charger, nothing big, very light plastic, Ego. I really wish I had my video stand, but very simple. The battery, it doesn't even have to snap in, it just slides right in, and it's charging. It actually has a fan, so if it's hot, if you're working in the summer and it's very hot, now you don't want to put this on the charger right after using it when the battery's hot, but this does have a built-in fan in the battery itself, and it has a little power check. So if you're using it and maybe you want to see how much power you have left, you're gonna almost hear it. So really good quality. This is a 56 volt lithium ion, and I believe they have higher amperage hours. So if you want a larger capacity, you can. But like I said, for a homeowner, this is perfect. Okay, so again, battery, real easy. Slides right in. Click. It's a little on the heavy side. It's all battery. The weight is all battery, but it's still well balanced enough, I think. So when you're using it, you don't get a lot of fatigue. But you know what? Doing landscape work is fatigue anyway. So, but no, I mean, obviously a backpack blower is optimal. But again, I don't really need to. I don't need a backpack blower. I don't want to fiddle around with a 2-cycle oil and gas and tune up and the maintenance. I'll spend the $300 on this. And again, I bought this last year, and it's gotten plenty of use. And I said to myself, you know what? I never did a review on it. So okay, so we'll give you a little sample. It's got a high, and it has a turbo. The turbo is the 615. And it has a little auto, which I'll show you. Has an auto thing, so you don't have to keep holding the trigger. It goes on, has a little wheel thing I'll show you here. Once it's on, and then once you have it on real high, you can release this. You don't need this, and then you can just hit the turbo, and that blows. That's the heavy, and I'll use that, straight. And again, I've gotten great battery life on this. I've never used it long enough that I had to go and stop and recharge the battery. I've completed my front and back. So again, that's relative to your property, but well worth it. Okay, everybody, so here we are. Just give you an idea of the two. Again, it's all battery weight, and it's not bad. It's got some kick to it. It's got some kick to it. So, here we go. I'm not going to make a 30-minute video. No need to. I think this should be adequate enough for you. It's well made. This pops off. Let's take a look at that. It does come with a few attachments. And this is more of the I think this just increases the velocity. And forgive me, folks, I forget what other attachment. It doesn't come with any kind of bag, but I think that's just the velocity cone. All right, so give it a try. I highly recommend. I'll post a link to this exact machine on the video here. I'll take you right to Amazon, I think, or Target, whoever, and just shop around. See what kind of deals you can get. You got some holidays coming up, but also you want to get your job done too. So, okay, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this review of the Ego 615 cubic foot per minute power blower. Cordless, lithium ion, 56 volt cordless blower.